Hi, I'm Steve Dillon, and this is another one of my video blogs. Today we're going to be going over the over-the-shoulder instruments. Now, the over-the-shoulder instruments were mainly used in America. They were mainly used for military use. What the purpose was they felt that if a band was playing, instead of the bells pointing forward and playing to the forward, it should play backwards towards the troops. Thus, they call it the over-the-shoulder. Now, this is an over-the-shoulder E-flat cornet. The over-the-shoulders were basically in existence from around the 1850s until the 1870s, where they fell out of favor. This one is an over-the-shoulder cornet made by Henry MOENNIG of New York. He was in business from 1857 to 1883. Now, the interesting thing about this one is it's not just over-the-shoulder. It does double duty, because it was probably made at a time when they needed also bell front instruments. So this one, the over-the-shoulder bell comes off, and you can take the valve section, and basically you just put it on, and now you have a bell forward cornet. So it did double duty. Now, this, like I said, is from around the late 1860s. The next one I have is a very, very rare instrument. This one is made by Samuel Graves. Now, Samuel Graves probably was the grandfather of American brass manufacturing. Graves started basically in 1824, not with brass. He started with woodwinds, and he continued, and he became a very large brass manufacturer in our country. Not the largest by far, but one of the first. Not the first. We did have a few others. Thomas Dash of New York, we find that he was in 1765 producing French horns, but not on a large scale. Graves was doing things on a larger scale. This is an extremely rare instrument. This is a Graves. Not only is it an over-the-shoulder, you could take a crook, put it in, and play it over your shoulder. It also converted with a crook. You could play it bell up. The interesting thing is, it is the MORITZ style of fingering, which was not really common to the Americas. The MORITZ style, the first valve is a regular whole step. The second valve is a half step. The third valve is a flat two-step. The fourth valve is a large half step. And the fifth valve is a perfect fourth. So it's not the common fingering that we know of today. And what's really neat about this instrument, it's a presentation instrument. It was made for a George H. Hall on August 13th, 1851. And the bell screws off. So it's even rarer than anything. But even to add to that, let's get this bell off here without breaking the whole thing. All right. The bell not only screws off, but it has its own custom case that the instrument goes into. Instrument is just about in mint condition. It's really a great piece. Now, the last piece we have, which we will have demonstrated for you, is an over-the-shoulder tuba. Now, the over-the-shoulder tuba, of course, this one is an E-flat. They were made to be the base of the band. This one is made by Coomer and Shetlick of Baltimore, Maryland. Coomer and Shetlick were in business from 1860 to 1899. Now, this is rather large, and they did not use B-flat tubas in those days. This would have been the lowest instrument. We're going to have Matthew Walters come in and play a piece for you. Matthew?
This horn actually plays very well.
There you have the over-the-shoulder instruments. Until next time, thank you.